extremely hard and are excited for you to watch them perform. Before we begin, there are a couple housekeeping items we need to attend to. We ask that you turn off or silence all cell phones at this time. Please note the emergency exits to the right and left of the theater and in the rear. In case of an emergency, we ask that you go back out the way you came in or use the back exits. We also ask that you refrain from any flash photography or distracting noises during the performance. Don't forget to check out the lobby with our students' bios and Matilda merchandise on your way out. At this time, we are proud and excited to present to you Matilda Jr. Enjoy the show!
Russian businessman. Very, very stupid. Your genius husband is going to sell them 155 old magnets as brand new luxury cars.
That's not fair. The cars are made down. What about the Russians?
Fair. Listen to the boy.
I'm a gal.
Fair does not get you anywhere, like you thick-headed twit brain. All I can say is thank heavens Michael inherited an old man's brains. Eh, son?
Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it. But I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way in which you've spoken to me tonight.
This is all your fault, with your stupid books and your stupid reading.
But that's not right.
You're off to school in a few days, and I know your headmistress, Agatha Trenchfold. I told her all about you. Scary woman she is. Used to compete in the Olympics throwing the hammer. Imagine what she's going to do with a horrible little goblin like you, boy.
I'm a girl!
Now off to bed, you little bookworm.
must be proud to have a girl as clever as you. And do you tell them stories like you tell me? Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. That's a hit, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an anthropologist and an acrobat, fell in love and got married.
They performed the most incredible feats together, and people would come for miles around.
Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not just to see their skill, but also to see their love for one another.
Which was so deep that it was said cats would purr as they passed them, and dogs would weep with joy.
They moved into a beautiful old house.
And although they loved each other, they were sad.
We have everything. What's the one thing? Their sadness overwhelmed them, and their work became the only place they could escape the tragedy of their lives. So, they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called the Burning Woman, hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over shafts and spiky objects.
Looked like a man locked in the cave.
And it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It was our destiny.
Well, what happened?
I don't know. Bye, Mrs. Phelps. I'll see you tomorrow.
After your first day at school,
special little guy.
I am a princess.
I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel.
Study your able to survive this mess by being a prince or princess. You'll soon see there's no escaping tragedy.
Nigel. Yes, I think we'd better leave it there, Nigel. We don't want you to burst a blood vessel on your very first day. Lavender?
Is the first word tomato?
No, but tomato is a very good word.
Yes!
Matilda, I can now read words. So, Matilda, you can read words? Well, I needed to learn to read words so I can read sentences, because basically a sentence is just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you've got no chance with books. And have you read a whole book yourself? More than one. I love books. Last week I read quite a few. What books did you read? Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, Lord of the Rings, Crime and Punishment, and The Cat in the Hat. To be pathetic, just knock on the door.
Enter. Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Miss Punchbowl, in my class there's a girl called Matilda Wormwood.
Daughter of Harry Wormwood. Who owns Wormwood Motors? Excellent man. Told me to watch out for the brat though. Says she's a real wart.
Oh no, mistress, I don't think Matilda's that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bombinacum est vegeta.
Bombinacum est magitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have it for that. Thanks for suggesting it.
But I didn't miss Trunchbull. Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense.
And mistress, it is in my opinion that this little girl should be placed with the 11-year-olds.
We cannot just place her in with the 11-year-olds. What type of society would that be? What about rules, honey? Rules.
I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rule.
An exception to the rules. In my school. Look at these trophies. See how my trophies gleam. In the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer-throwing champion? 1969. Think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain. No, 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 no! If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside. Sing, children. 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
If you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness.
Tenderness.
Just a
first car and said that these cars were knackered. I told them that the mileage was so high because of a manufacturing mistake.
So you lied,
Of course I lied.
and they didn't believe you.
Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair. And what's this? Another flaming book? What's wrong with the telly?
No, it's a lovely book. Honest, you should read it. I'm sure you'd...
Here's what I think of your lovely.
No, it's a library book.
You're showing the little brat? Oh, I'm late for my dance lesson with Rodolfo.
Now get out of here, you little stinkworm.
Do we have any super glue?
In the cupboard. And while you're at it, why don't you glue that stupid book to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you little, you can do all that you must let a little thing like little stop here. If you stick around and let them get on top, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
I've got my eye.
I am a dad.
Matilda, do all those veins in your head give you a headache? I mean, it's got her all squished up in there.
No, it's fine. I think they just fit.
Well, I better stick around just in case they start to squeeze out of your ears. I'm Lavender, and I think it's for the best if we're best friends.
Hide me! Someone's poured a whole can of treacle onto Trunchbull's chair. Someone told her I did it, and now she's after me.
That's not fair.
I think the Trunchbull decides you're gonna keep your squish.
They're saying she's going to put me in choking.
What's choky?
They say it's a cupboard in her office that she throws children into. It's lined with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass.
There's a place you are sent if you haven't been good, and it's made of spice and wood, and it isn't wide enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails all
Oh, yes. Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder called narcolepsy. The sufferer falls asleep, often without any warning. We put him under the coach for safety, didn't we? Didn't we?
Definitely.
You probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Is it time for school yet, Mom? What? What's this? This isn't my bedroom at all. Oh, hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Thrift.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
But my mommy says they make me look pretty.
And your mother is a witch! What is your name?
Matilda. Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very big mistake.
Just so you know, she's my best friend.
Yes, sir. That's right, sir. Completely different cause, sir. Green Ad? Yeah, it was some National Green Ad Day. A celebration of all the wonderful green things in the world, like lettuce and snow. And tomorrow at 1, absolutely, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Now that is how you do. I'm going to do something. Looks like rain.
Who is it?
Oh, yes. Hello. My name is Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
Been busy right now.
Will only take a moment.
Oh, well, come in if you must. This is Dahl. He's my dance partner. We're rehearsing.
Bene.
What? Who is this babe? You know it interrupts into my energy flow.
What do you want, Miss Chutney?
It's Miss Honey. Well, as you know, Matilda is in the bottom class. And children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Well, then stop her reading. Lord knows we've tried.
I'm in the zone, dog. I can feel it in my hips. Don't miss this.
I'm not in favor of girls getting off clever pants, Miss Husky. Looks are more important than books. Now look at you and look at me. You chose books, I chose books. Good day.
So being pathetic by the acrobat's sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic class hammer thrower, and who loved nothing better than to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the escapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over shocks and spiky objects, caught by the man in the cave has been cancelled.
No!
Cancelled because my wife is pregnant.
So it has a happy ending?
No! Just then, the acrobat's sister stepped forward and produced a contract.
I have paid for the posters, publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. Where is my profit? A contract is a contract. You will perform on this day or after prison you both shall go.
No. Well, what happened?
I don't know yet. I'll tell you tomorrow. Matilda, starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a selection of very clever books that will challenge your mind. You may sit and read them while I teach the others. And if you have any questions at all, well, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound? Matilda, why that's the biggest head in the world? You're gonna have all the air out of me.
Where is Matilda Warland?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Uh-huh. So you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning, this foul carbuncle sneaked like a serpent into the kitchen and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not! Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been in here all morning.
Standing up for a little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is guilty.
Okay, look. I stole the cake. And honestly, I was really, definitely, sort of, almost thinking about running out. Maybe. But the trunk cake was so good that I stuffed it down too quick. And now, it's beginning to bite back!
See? I didn't do anything!
You are a crook and a thief, and I shall crush you.
A huge cloud of chocolatey gas wafted from my mouth and drifted full into the face of the Trunchbull!
Bruce Boltrotter.
Yes.
You liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, and I'm very sorry, but...
Oh, well, as long as you enjoyed it. That's the main thing.
Is it?
Yes, Boltrotter, it is.
Oh, well, I did. Thank you.
Wonderful, marvelous. That makes me so happy. Gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cool! Bob Trotter? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes. I'm full.
I will tell you when you are full. And I say that criminals like you are not full until you've eaten the entire cake. What? No buts. Eat.
His mistress will be sick.
He should have thought of that before he decided to steal my cake. Eat.
He can't.
Eat.
He explode.
Eat.
A single slice, or even two, Bruce. Life's been nice, but even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size.
He can't.
He can.
Yes, he can't. You surely can't.
He won the land first.
He might have slow.
He's quite elastic. He's fantastic. Look at him go. Bruce, never get the doctor to a gift for your messy fish. Walters, Bruce, never swallow you or tighten in the noose. You never thought it was possible, but theory is coming true. We can have our cake and eat it too. Time is up to put that tummy tongue to use. No excuse, Bruce. But I can tell, I think you'll want your trousers loose. Oh, stop it in. You're almost finished. You'll start to win. Whatever you do, just don't give in. Don't let her win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Cover yourself in chocolate. Hooray!
Sorry, Miss Sensible. I got carried away.
Well, that's quite all right, Jenny. We all get carried away sometimes. Even me. Well done, Bob Trotter. Good show. Well, come along, Bob Trotter.
What? Where?
Oh, did I not mention? That was the first part of your punishment. There's more. The second part. And the second part is choking.
What? No, please not the choking. Please, you can't.
Did you really think I would allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Did you? Who do you think I am, Miss Honey? A weakling? An idiot? You?
Wait, no, Miss Temple, please, not the choking. Wait, please. No!
That's not right.
Matilda, thank God you're here. I've been dying for the next part of your story. I haven't slept a wink.
Mrs. Phelps, where's the revenge section?
Is there a child at school who's behaving like a bully?
Not a child, exactly. Do you want to see the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat that has ever been performed, the acrobat gave her husband a kiss. Smile, we have done this 1,000 times.
First I escape from the cage, lean out, catch it with one hand, try to fire out the flames on your specially designed press before they reach the dynamite and blow your head off. Sorry. Go on.
The trick started well. The moment the dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air. She hurled over the sharks and spiky objects. Suddenly, the padlock hanged open and the huge chain fell away. The door flung open and the escapologist reached out to catch his wife and the child.
Oh, I can't look.
He grabbed her hand. And suddenly the flames are covered in foam before they can both be blown to pieces.
Hooray! So the story has a happy ending? No.
The escapologist used just a touch too much foam, and suddenly their hands became slippy, and she fell. She didn't survive. She broke every bone in her body, except the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She lived long enough to have their child.
Love our daughter with all your heart. She is all we ever want.
And then she died. And then things got worse.
Worse? Oh no, Matilda, they can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did. Because the escapologist was so kind that he never blamed the evil sister for what happened. In fact, he asked her to move in and help look after his daughter. She was nothing but cruel to the little girl, beating her if she ever did anything wrong. But Toby's in secret, so that the escapologist never suspected a thing!
Let's call the police!
Mrs. Phelps is just a story.
What? Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I'd better go.
Everybody, gather around. I want my family to share my triumph. Not you, boy.
I am a gal.
155 old bangers on my hands. How could I possibly drive the mileage back? I couldn't very well try to put it backwards, could I?
Backwards?
When suddenly, I had the most genius idea in the world. I grabbed a drill, attached it to the speedometer of the first car, and whacked it into reverse.
Backwards!
Exactly. Within a few minutes, I reduced the mileage to practically nothing.
Backwards!
10 minutes later, the Russians show up. Dark suits, expensive glasses.
Russians are nocturnal. I saw it on a program last night.
That was a program about badgers.
Same thing. And did it work? Ah! Fantastico! Now I'll be able to afford Rodolfo all day long.
But we trusted you, and you've cheated them.
What have we done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to walk down to your school and tell your teacher that you are never to be let in again.
What? No!
And if she does, I'll have her fired. You'll never read another stinking book as long as you live, young man.
I'm a girl!
Now go to your room, you nasty little creep!
Escapologist's daughter suffered in silence, never saying a single word about the evil aunt's bullying. This only encouraged the woman to greater cruelties, until one day, she exploded! You are a useless, filthy, nasty little creep! And the aunt beat her and threw her into a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out.
Have I been so wrapped up in my grief for my wife's death, I've forgotten the one thing that matters to us most? I love her so much. I shall spend the rest of my life making it up.
But when the little girl fell asleep, the escapologist's thoughts turned to the acrobat's sister.
Bullying children is her game, is it? Then let us see what she can do when the wrath of a grown man stands before her.
last little girl ever saw of her father.
What are you doing with those books, woman?
They're for Matilda.
Not on my watch. There is an age for reading, an age for being a filthy, nasty little toad. These are toads. Aren't you bog trotter?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. The only bog trotter here is now a good toad.
Sit! Miss Honey, you believe in kindness, in fluffiness, in books and stories. That is not teaching. In order to teach a child, we must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
No one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you're entirely included in that statement. Now, where is my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Stupid girl. Look at you. Loving. Disgusting. Revolting. Revolting, I say! I think it's time we toughen you all up with a little phys ed. This school of late has started reeking. Quiet minutes while I'm speaking! Reeking with the most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion. It's the bouquet of dissent. The smell of rebellion comes out in sweat. And this egg will get you sweating. And it won't be long before I smell the pong of aiding and abetting. A bit of this egg will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Held! Held! Just like a rotten egg floats to the top of a bucket of water. A whiff of absurdity. The root of green, the funk of the body, the the wasp of anarchy in progress. Once we exercise these demons, they shall be too poop for scheming. Some double-time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. All right, let's sum up. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline. Discipline for children want listening. Simply silence tissue. Finishing the fix so there's no mystery. Masters and art class and discipline. 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 The smell of rebellion. The stench of revolt. The reek of greed. Better thoughts. A whiff of resistance. The palm of dissent. The thoughts of moral fiber of his. Let's bring the soda home. The smell of rebellion. are pathetic. You're weak. In fact, you're a sniveling little... Newt! Newt! You!
What? No, not me! I didn't!
Cockroach! You did this! You vile, repulsive, malicious little sinner!
Leave him alone, you big fat bully!
How dare you? You are not fit to be in this school. You ought to be in prison, in the deepest, dankest, darkest prison. I shall have you wheeled out, strapped to a trolley with a muzzle over your mouth. I shall!
You have wondered, well, I have about how many lines they say red. For example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red. I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind unbidden, these stories delivered to me fully written. And when everyone shouts like they seem to like shouting, the noise in my head is incredibly loud. And I just wish they'd stop my dad and my mum and the telly. The stories would stop for just once. And I'm sorry I'm not quite explaining it right. The noise becomes anger and the anger is light. And it's burning inside me but usually fade. But it isn't today. And the heat and the shouting. And my heart is pounding. And my eyes are burning. And suddenly everything is quiet. Like silence, but not really silent. with my eyes.
Not since I know Matilda. But I don't think we should be frightened of it. I think it has to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean there's no room in my head for all my brains? So they have to squish out through my eyes?
Well, not exactly, but yes, something like that. You certainly are a special girl, Matilda. Met your mother. She's unusual. What about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh yeah, he's always saying, Matilda, I am very proud to have a daughter. It's not true, Miss Honey. He's not proud at all. He calls me a liar, a cheat, and a nasty little creep.
I see. Here we are. Home sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes, I am very.
Don't they pay teachers very much?
Well, they don't actually. But I'm even poorer than most for other reasons. I used to live with my aunt, but one day I was walking and I came across this old shed. I fell completely in love with it. I ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed, and I've lived here ever since.
But Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was young. Magnus was his name, and he was very kind. But when he was gone, my aunt was my legal guardian. And once I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill looking after me over the years. She made me sign a contract to pay her back every penny. She even produced a document that said my father had given her his entire house.
But did he really do that? Just give her his house?
I find it hard to believe. Just like I cannot believe that he would have killed himself. Which is what she said happened.
You think she did him in, don't you, Miss Honey?
I can't say, Matilda, but all I know of years of being humiliated by that woman made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
Let's go to the police!
But we can't, we have no evidence. Plus, my aunt is well respected.
Who is she?
I can't say.
Who is she?
Matilda, I can't.
Who is she?
It's Miss.
Miss Trunchbull!
Yes.
Class is going to be having a very special spelling bee. Any one of you who gets one single answer wrong shall go to choking. What are you looking at?
You. Now, let me see. Spell newt. Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honey taught us. She's very good at teaching.
Nonsense. You, stand up, turn around, and spell the one thing you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
dare you bring those words into my classroom, madam? You know nothing of teaching. And I shall prove it. You spell Amplicomania septicosis.
That's not a word, you just made it up.
Spell or go to choking. And I must warn you, it has silent letters. Oh dear.
Okay?
I'm so sorry. It was a silent Z. You're going to choke me.
Cat. C-A-F. Cat. I spelled it wrong, miss. You have to put me in Sharpie too.
What?
Dog. D-Y-P. Dog. And me.
Table. X-A-B-F-Y. And me. You can't put us all in Sharpie. Banana. G-T-A-A-B-L.
What are you doing? Stop this nonsense!
Bully. P-Y-T-L-F-D-R-V-S-W.
Revolting! K-U-U-A-R. Revolting!
You have to put me in Choky too. You can't put us all in Choky, miss. Come now, maggots! Did you think I haven't already thought of that? I have Chokies for each and every one of you!
Look, there's writing on the chalkboard.
What?
Agatha.
What? Can't be.
Give my Jenny back her house. Then leave.
No!
Or I will get you. Like you got me. Run! Run!
No!
Run! Never again will she take away my freedom, and we won't forget the day we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again will we chuck in the flag. Never again will we bully and never again will we tip when my mom says I'm a miracle. Never again will we live behind bars. Never again will we are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sun, and we'll have a trench full revolting. We're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sun, and we'll have a trench full revolting. We're revolting. They'll become a screaming horn. Take out your hockey stick and use it as a song. Never again will we be ignored. Learn our anthem.
And draw rude pictures on the board.
We're revolting. B-S-B-L-L-B, like except because the wrong is right. Everyone N-O-R-T-Y. We're a little bit naughty, so we gotta stay inside the line. This is right at the same time. There's nothing that the stressful can do. It's like a little and a 6 you didn't think you could push us too far. This is all what you're gonna be. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N. Revolting time. U-S-I-N-D. U-S-I-N-D.
will had turned up, and I was now the owner of a beautiful old house, which had been owned by my evil aunt, one Agatha Trunchbull.
Who was never seen again. The Tokies were immediately destroyed, and a new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey. And it was often said that it was the best school in all the land.
Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. She said it because she no longer had a need for her superpowers. She was still stuck with parents who were mean and cruel and called her names.
Don't stand there gawping. We're going to Spain, and we're never coming back.
Spain? But why?
Because this twin brain sold 155 old bangers to the Russian mafia!
They're here. Hi.
What have they done to my legs, my beautiful legs?
Where is your father?
I don't know.
The wormwood is a stupid man, and he assumed I was stupid too. A very rude and stupid thing to do.
Yes, but I'm afraid my father is quite rude and very, very stupid.
You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't get to often meet smart people like you. Most of the people I'm dealing with, their thinking is all backwards.
Backwards?
I can have one of my friends teach your father manners. And one day, when he leaves the hospital, he'll still be stupid, but not so rude. What do you say?
This is a very tempting offer. But I think I've had enough of revenge.
Your father is very, very lucky to have you as his daughter.
Quick, let's get out of here before they change their minds!
Let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your pardon.
Mr. Wormwood, I would love to take Matilda. I'd look after her with love and respect, and I'd give her everything.
You mean leave our daughter here with you?
Dad, you called me your daughter.
And you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, I
And you want to look after her?
I do.
Well, we are a bit short on room, so yes.
do. Thank you.
And Matilda left Miss Honey's arms,
And hugged her.
and Miss Honey hugged her back. And they hardly noticed as the Wormwood,
And Rudolfo!
as